sneak around here and see if he's actually in this room or is he down the hall. I don't know where he went. All I heard was a growl. Hell, it's going to be hell to get back. Let's see him. Oh, that would be cheap if he was right behind me. Oh shit, I think I just saw him. Oh, there he is. Is he coming up the hall? I should be hiding behind this wall. Is he coming up the hall? He doesn't seem to be coming up the hall. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go out there. I gotta wait and see if he patrols back that way. Because if he does, I can just sneak behind him and go behind the bar like I did last time. I don't hear the music anymore, so did he despawn? I don't hear the music. Anyway, I want to take it the safe way and hide behind here. $10. I have a feeling that I got off easy because that seemed way easier than what it should have been. Way easier. Because I can see how that would have been hard. Like, he'd have been trolling up and down that hallway and he had to wait for him to go all the way back. Yeah, I think I got off easy on that one. Oh, hell. Alright, let's go and see if we can get this. Oh, is there another zombie? Oh, frick. Maybe I spoke too soon. Is he still coming? I don't see him. There he is. Seems to be going the other way. If I remember correctly, there aren't the hall is very narrow through here. How am I going to get past him? Unless he goes in there, which I think he did, so let's just hightail it out of here. The thin cold mist brushed his face as he stepped outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle. Oh wow, this is cool. I think your sanity does this. Like, it makes your mouse a little unresponsive. Cutscene.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Alright, so we're back in the Great Hall with the awesome fountain. See if we can hang out. What? Okay, so the body in the fountain seems to be pulling a 69. So let's just hang out in here for a minute to regain our sanity so we don't kill ourselves. I think after I get the elevator working again, I'm going to cut this recording because my left hand seems to be going to sleep. I have to constantly like shake it real good. And it's getting that really, like that cold tingling feeling. So, I'm not getting any of my sanity back. You think within this well-lit room with that badass looking chandelier and those eagles and the 69 fountain with all these windows that has light coming through it, you think you'd get it back pretty darn quick. Anyway, I don't seem to have the distortion anymore, so let's go back and fix that elevator. It would suck if I did all this recording and my mic was muted. That would just be balls. How do I repair the damn thing? Of course it's not working. Oh hell, I still need a key. I don't have a key. Yeah, I don't have a key. Hell. Where did I get that key? Would I get it up here? Is there another door up here? Sprint a little bit. Study. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. So with all that, I still didn't have all the materials I needed to fix the elevator. Okay, a well-lit area. Hallway. We know what happened last time we were in a well-lit hallway. It turned to knee-deep water with a fucking zombie that wanted to eat you alive. Alright, we got a tinderbox. How can you go insane here? There's nothing bad in here. Even I wouldn't go crazy in here. And I hate the dark. I mean, I'd get a little edgy, but it wouldn't be that bad. Hell, my hand is going to sleep really fast. Alright. I still have no oil. I got a Bible.
Anyone there?
No, no one's here. Go away. We don't want you here. A letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Joan Ware. Or Johan. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It has an inexplicable as the Heliodromus described in Hortus Conclusus. Ugh. It was, as it was told about, in an underground Mitheric temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was impossibly an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went outside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight the instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me, but I bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, its guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched lands, and as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me, I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day sometime I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry that I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The time we spoke, you told me about your interest and the ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. So Agrippa did find an orb, and it was taken back by the shadow. That's interesting. Long corridors, chandelier. I'm guessing there's going to be a zombie in one of these rooms. More sounds of dogs being beaten. Oh look, a dog statue. Or taxidermed, however you want to say. Yeah, looks like a poor taxidermy job. Oh, and a fucking pigeon. Is this guy like learning to do taxidermy or something? Yeah, dog head. That's great. Oh, that's cool. I didn't expect that. Mannequins. Okay. What's right here? Anatomy Frontiers. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's last findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it all. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they prove less hassle to acquire. So he's experimenting on animals to see if he can do something with life. Oh. Skeletons. Nothing. Tinderbox. Nothing. You had somebody send me a comment saying, when are you going to start screaming like a little bitch? I found that quite funny, because if that's all you're waiting for, then the most you're going to get out of me is just swearing really loudly. I'm not going to start screaming and all that shit. If you're just looking for that, canine spine. Wait, was that an actual item that I need to pick up?